The project I'm making currently is a 3D game in GameMaker. It's made in the room, game room. I don't know how to operate this room. It consists one object, which is the game. I'm not using object-oriented languages very much. We didn't have them previously. So this object consists create, step, and draw event. Let's see them. We start from draw event, which consists mine surface draw and some information about FPS. So in case I draw something black, so I see it's working at least. So draw event is not important here, and the structure is setup. In case of GameMaker Studio, it's create event and the step event. I create in this 2D engine a 3D game because I need to build everything from scratches, and this is what interests me at most. So here is the setup and some functions. Mostly this part of the code, the struct of map3D, is consisting all information about what is going on the map, and if it is saved during the load, it can be retrieved back in same shape as it was saved. Just the VBooks and other things that are changing during the process have separate loads, so I keep just labels of them and then they are reloaded. Just in case I restart the game and resources have different names or different files. We come back later to the create event setup, and we go to the void mine function. So game time, obviously counting time. Here is the delta t for FPS. So it's taking here in setup, it's creating an FPS array for 60 frames, which is 1 second here, and calculating average for last 60 frames. What we have more? K reaction, obviously taking from keyboard, mouse reaction, from mouse, pad reaction, and pad interpretation, so it's taking input from pads and interpreting them. Typing by keyboard, so in case we are using keyboard for typing like file names and objects, so-called objects names, so if we're changing something in the game, this script is working on this. Secondary mouse reaction, it's for dragging menus, so if we have a window that we need to drag, it is responsible for this, mostly for this. Auto update, if we have some menu on display, it's telling which menus should update the information. For example, if I select an object in the menu, and changing its values, they should be updated in flight. Mostly, depends. This one is loading menus to the screen. This is checking buttons that I'm clicking on the screen. This is checking other parts of the screen. If, for example, if I click on map, this one is mostly debug controller, but I'm building it for turn-based 3D game. So it is activating and deactivating, we can say, instances, objects. This one is controlling movement. This one is drawing, obviously. This one is drawing menus, backgrounds. So if we have some menu on display, it's drawing them. Clickable buttons, which we gonna be looking later on. There are buttons we can click during program functions, and mouse information, which is just right-click info mostly, because I'm abusing this function for some other things. This one is resetting information about loading menu. So some functions resetting menu just to get them updated, and the garbage collector in the time of some prime number. So this is general overview, and I'm about to explain later on specific functions. We start with construction of the 3D map.